Hi, I'm Sally Chavasco, and this is EatRightForTheFight.com. And in this video, I'm just going to be talking about one of the #1 food ingredients that feeds cancer, and that's sugar. And the scary part is, even if you think you're eliminating sugar in your diet, it's hidden everywhere. All kinds of products have sugar in it that you would never expect. So I encourage you to read the labels, because you can actually come up with healthy alternatives that exclude sugar out of. It takes a little more effort, but it's well worth the payoff, because I don't think it's a secret. Everyone knows that sugar is the #1 thing that cancer feeds on. And we don't want to feed the cancer, we want to kill it. So everything we do is the opposite of what is going to be conducive for cancer cells to live and thrive in your body. So I want to talk about some of these things that you commonly use in your house for ingredients. All sauces tend to, pre-made sauces seem to have sugar in them. I've found very few that don't. This one in particular, I happen to love, but you know, it's like the second ingredient. Unfortunately, cocktail sauce. I love cocktail sauce with shrimp, but high fructose corn syrup. Oh, it's even worse. There's anything worse than white sugar, it's high fructose corn syrup. Worst thing for you. And same thing with ketchup. Just common ketchup, again, it's full of sugar. It's a second ingredient. Things like this, hot sauce, you can make multiple sauces yourself with something like this that contains 0 sugar in it. I highly recommend. You can even use something like this to make a curry paste, a curry sauce, with this paste. It's very easy to do, and you just have to get creative, and that's what I try to teach people what to do when you're looking to avoid the sugar. Now, almost every salad dressing out there has sugar in it, and read the labels, folks. You know, it's amazing how very few are without sugar. Now, this one happens to be without sugar. I'm not promoting any particular label. I just wanted to point out that this one is non-GMO and is no gluten and no sugar and no MSG, which is another thing to watch out for. You don't want in your food. Okay, speaking of salad dressings, I want to talk about the best salad dressing is the one you make at home. You may recognize this little gadget. This is a bottle that comes with a dressing that's a mix, a dry mix that you would use. I don't use that. I make my own, but I wanted the jar, so I bought it and threw out the packet. Anyway, it just makes it really easy. You just put vinegar to the V line, water to the W line, and oil to the O line, and you can get organic oil. And you just mix it up with that, and then I add fresh ingredients like fresh garlic, fresh basil, fresh oregano, whatever you want to do to flavor it. You can also add dry herbs, and you just mix it up, and it's ready to go. And it literally takes 2 minutes, with that. It's so easy to do, and that way you're eliminating any chance of you getting any ingredients that would feed your cancer, or your loved one's cancer. So that's it for salad dressings. Enjoy. But the bottom line is just be aware and read the labels, please, because there's sugar hidden in almost all products in one form or another. High fructose corn syrup, sugar, healthy alternatives if you really want to sweeten anything. Real maple syrup, real honey, raw honey. Try substituting that for the sugar if you have to have it in anything you make. Try using something that's raw and natural and not processed. Anything white is processed. Now, another thing I need to speak about is carbohydrates. Even if it's not a sugar it's not sugar in the product, everybody knows that carbohydrates, your body turns them into sugar, and that's how it utilizes them. So pastas and white rice and all of those things, your body turns into sugar. So it's another way that the cancer can feed on those ingredients when you actually, they don't have sugar in them per se, but your body will change it to sugar, and the cancer cells will feed on that. So that's what we want to do. We want to eliminate the products and the ingredients that are known to feed cancer. So I hope that helps, and I will see you on the next video. We'll be talking about the next ingredient that you should avoid. Thanks.